Well, hello, it's Jenny again. So today's video is more a bit spontaneous again, more as a commitment because I did say I would keep coming along. But also a bit more information about bra making, perhaps for those that are new to bra making, just because I was reminded after I was having a chat with a friend recently that it's not with the reason why a lot of people find having trouble getting a bra to fit with ready to wear is not all breasts are the same shape. It's not just about a size, it's also about a shape. And so I wanted to talk a bit today about how to choose a pattern that might work for you based around that. So first of all too, when you do look at a bra pattern and you're looking at sizing, a ready-to-wear size will be very different to measuring for a pattern that you're going to purchase to make your own bra. And the other thing is, even between those patterns, it's very important to have a look at the way that that particular pattern designer has worked out their sizing. For example, I'm going to go through how I work out my sizing for my patterns, but that will be quite different to other pattern designers. So it's important when you look at your pattern before you purchase it, if you're working out what your size is it in my size range, you'll need to have a look at how that pattern designer works out their sizing. So usually first up, you'll be asked to work out the underbust sizing, which is usually measured firmly around the underbust, measured in centimetres or inches depending on your designer. And that's the underbust measurement. And then you will usually have a full bust measurement as well, which again, usually with the full bust measurement, sorry, I haven't done it this time, but usually it will be wearing a well-fitting non-padded bra and around the full bust horizontally, that measurement. They're the two main measurements you'll be asked. Sometimes you'll be asked for the high bust, which is above there. And again, the pattern designer will describe how to measure that on their pattern booklet. Sometimes they also may have more details, like the horizontal hemisphere and the BCD, which I'm not going to go into, but which will be also described on that pattern booklet. So based on some of those measurements, the designer will then say how they measure the frame size and the cup size, and from there you will know if you are, say, a 12D or a 10E. Those cup sizes will also vary between countries. For example, my later two patterns, the Dinner at 8 and the Bette bra, are based on UK sizing. So in those cases, there is a double D and an E and a double F. Whereas if they're different sizing, those particular sizes aren't factored in. So as I was saying, not all breasts are the same. As often people may know, they may have one breast bigger than the other, and when you make your own bra, you can actually even do different cup sizes. But often women have different breast shapes, and how do you know how to choose which pattern depending on your shape when it's very early on? So what I'll often suggest is very early on to have a look in your drawer and have a look at, well, which ready-to-wear ones do I find do work for me, and have a look at that particular, how many, basically, is it a 2-piece, a 3-piece or a 4-piece cup? So if that bra that you find fits you really well has a vertical seam, then you would want to try and find a pattern again that's a 2-piece cup that has a vertical seam, or it may be that it's a 2-piece cup that has a horizontal seam, and so you'll try and find a pattern like that. Now this is just very early on when you're trying to work out how to find a bra to fit you well. So this is it's a variation of my Grace bra pattern, which is a 2-piece cup. This one I've extended the frame, and also I've got the channeling on the outside. But the reason I'm showing it is sort of the only grey spray I could find at the moment, but is that when I've actually talked about the pattern on the booklet, I've actually said that it is a 2-piece cup, but it is designed for women that have got good lower cup volume, not as much upper cup volume, and that are forward projected. The reason I did that is I found that that sort of tear duct shape is not an uncommon shape for women. And in the instruction booklet, I've also written on how to make adjustments if you need a bit more upper cup volume or reduce your lower cup volume. But there will be adjustments after that. So having said that, again, always have a look if your pattern designer is mentioning something like that, the kind of shape it is designed for. And in amongst looking at those cup shapes, then also when you are looking at that pattern designer and what kind of shape you think it might be worth, that bra might be designed for, that will also be evident in the kind of wire that pattern uses. So this particular bra, as I said, is the Grace bra, which is designed for women that are more forward projected, so not as broad this way. And so the wire, which I've written on the booklet, is a regular wire. So a regular wire is a bit lower at the front, but it's actually a standard regular shape, as compared to some of my other patterns which use an orange wire, and I'll show you later, which are a bit wider and broader for a broader breast root. Having said that too, you might find with some other patterns, not one of mine, but some other designers will have patterns where they're designed for more a vertical shape or in a mega shape, and they will have a wire that is a more a vertical underwire. So this is a 3-piece cup. This is the Harriet bra by Cloth Habit, which I really like to make for myself sometimes too. So it's a 3-piece cup. So you've got, that means it can be quite broad across this way, which is why I like it. And also it's got quite a good amount of upper cup volume. Similar 3-piece cup patterns would be the Maya bra by AFI Atelier, and also the Marlborough bra from Orange Lingerie. Both of those then have that option to have a bit more breadth across this way and a little bit more upper cup volume. So finally, this is the my Bette bra, which you can see has got a split lower cup, a side power bar, and a good volume upper cup. So the reason I'm bringing that one up is because it's designed specifically for those with a broader cup shape. And in the pattern booklet, I have actually even listed the horizontal hemisphere, which is this measurement from the cup here to the center of the bridge, and also the BCD here. So it's designed for a shallower BCD, but a broader cup that way. And it's also designed to have good upper cup volume. But having said that, within the pattern booklet, I've also given options for how to change some of those things, and it is easier with 4-piece cup because you've got more options for changing things around. And the other thing about that particular pattern is that it uses an orange wire. Because it's got the broader root, it uses an orange wire. The orange wire, again, it starts out lower, but at the side here, it actually has a bit of a wider splay at the side there. So it's allows for more breadth. There is another wire that's also very broad called the Carmen wire. At the moment, I don't have a pattern to use the Carmen wire, which is a broader base again. It is one that is in development at a certain point, but I'm not going further with that one at the moment. So just a shorter video today, but I did think next time I might talk a bit more about wires for people next week. and also getting back to some more community chat next week with some slow sewing again. Okay, bye for now.